Well, CHRISTUS St. Cabrini Hospital is celebrating a major milestone. Leaders and doctors alike gathered today after the Ion robotic system treated its 100th patient. Hospital officials say the technology is helping detect lung cancer earlier and can improve patient care. News Channel 5's Davion Telsey explains.
It pushes our entire community forward.
A celebration at CHRISTUS St. Cabrini Hospitals as doctors and staff marked the 100th patient treated with the Ion robotic system. The machine helps doctors find lung cancer earlier, giving patients more treatment options.
Because people will want to come here to receive their health care versus going out of our community. So it's just going to overall raise the overall health of our community.
Hospital president and CEO says the technology is making a difference, giving patients access to advanced care close to home. Doctors say finding cancer early can lead to better outcomes.
Very important. One of the key things for us as a health system is to be able to continue to bring new technology into our communities, to be able to make sure that we're offering the best technology to diagnose disease at early stages. And so this new procedure really allows us to do this for lung cancer.
Patients say the machine has made a difference in their lives, giving them answers and a peace of mind.
It's wonderful that they can have that technology, that they can do that with. I mean, Dr. Hawani had told me that I had cancer, and if I had to have cancer, I had the best kind to have because it's slowest growing. So finding it this early, they can just remove that one nodule of my lung.
Machines like this help early detection for lung cancer diagnosis. For News Channel 5, I'm Davion Telsey.